They're so much longer. Oh my god. Who's farting? You're so disgusting. Go away. My dogs, they find my yarn and then they find a way to like walk all over it and get it all tangled up in their legs, and then they run away with it, and then it's you that's farting. You're so disgusting, bro. You know how like old people like fart? Same thing with old dogs. It smells so bad. You look guilty? Did you poop somewhere? I'm sure he did. Berry is like the ultimate flavor for Gatorade. And it was discontinued. So I didn't have it for like 2 or 3 years, I think. And then one day I was in Price Cutter, like this year, and I saw it. And I was like, oh my god, I haven't had this in forever. I thought it was discontinued. So I bought all of them. Like, they come in packs of, like, 10 in the, like, plastic ring things. And I bought all of them. Like, I bought, like, 50 of them. And ever since then, I haven't seen them again. This is my boyfriend, if you guys didn't know. He's cute. How did you and your boyfriend meet? We actually worked at Freddy's together. He worked there first, and then I started working there because my friend worked there, and yeah. We met from like constant pogs. No, actually, it's kind of embarrassing, but my friend was like, because my friend worked there, right? She was my best friend in high school, and she worked there, so she worked with Cesar, and she knew him, and she was like, yeah, there's this guy at my work, and I think you might like him. So like she showed me his Instagram and like all this stuff. So I knew who he was, and I thought that like she had talked to him about me a little bit, or like anything. And I had seen him a couple times at work. And at Freddy's, whenever employees order food, instead of calling out their number, we call out their name. So like, if a normal guest orders something, they get an order number, and then we call their order number, like, like guest 123, your order is ready, please. But if an employee orders, then we call out their name. So I'd be like, guest Cesar, your order's ready. So I was working there, and I ordered, and Cesar didn't know me at this point, so he called out my order number, and I walked up, and I was like, what, you don't know my name? And he was like, no, who are you? And I was like, well, I know your name. And he was like, okay. And I was like, okay. And then I like grabbed my food and I walked off, and it was awkward. So that was the first conversation we ever had. Because I had stalked him on Instagram, and I was like, well, I know you. You don't know me? Because I thought, I don't know. That's when I knew she was PogChamp. Yeah, he just looked at my ass walking away, and he was like, damn, I gotta have it. He was like, she's the one. No. He was actually trying to get with, the other Kelsey that worked at our job at the time. I think. Or he wasn't trying to get with her. He was just talking to her or something. Bob Ross, I'm making my Dahlia top. Second choice, Kelsey. Yeah, she spells it with a Y, so. Technically, he dropped her once I started working there. And we started talking, because, like, I'm obviously the better choice, but. My boyfriend wasn't afraid of snowstorms until he tried to get me to come over in a snowstorm, and I said no because I'm not driving in the snow, and he was like, oh, it's fine, I'll just come pick you up. And then on his way to pick me up, he broke his arm because it was snow. Oh, guys, I gotta go watch anime. First, I gotta clean up some dog shit, though. Jingly Keys, ASMR.
I'll jingle something for you, big dog. I'll give you something to jingle at. This dick. This whole penis.
Oh my god.